So, thank you very much for clapping. Thank you. Thank you. That's not a great look, is it? It doesn't look as good, does it, putting it on with a V like this? Yeah, this is a nice shirt. I like this one. Anyway, everybody, hello, everybody. Chelsea FanCast, and lovely to be back for the fourth part of the show. And I've got the Gaffer with me. Hello. Gaffer.
All right.
I've got the wonderful Charlie Skillen.
Hello.
The superb Dan Silver.
Hello.
And the brilliantly effervescent, doesn't exist, does it? Effervescent, Andy Silverman.
Thank you, I think.
You think, yeah. That's a good word, it's a good word. Bubbly.
I've got a great tweet.
Oh, yeah, great tweet. Got a great tweet.
From
yeah.
Chelsea,
Yeah.
oh sorry, Carefree in the UAE.
Yeah.
Diane.
Yeah.
Diane, yeah.
It's like cabaret without the music. So cheers.
Oh, thank you. Cabaret without the music.
Yes.
So it's like the play. It's like the musical. I mean, so what am I? Am I the Joel Grey figure from the film? Willkommen, Company, welcome. Is that what she's saying?
And some fella called Yarin says, Jonathan, you're doing very well.
That's sweet of him. Thank you very much. Thank you, Yarin. Very nice of you. Yeah, it's a learning curve. Anyway, we come to those great moments where it's the moment you've all been waiting for. I'm going home. No, I'm kidding. It's the fannies, and here is Man of the Match. And the nominations are. Branna.
That's it. Don't need any more.
Yeah.
Stop there.
Hazard, or was it Eden, says the bloke, isn't he? Eden on the Chelsea United. He says Eden Hazard, doesn't he? And it should be Eden. Anyway. Eden Hazard and Willian. Okay. What do we think of that?
It's Branna.
It's Branna.
It has to be Branna.
It's Branna.
In a match of very little.
It's Branna. Oh, look, there's a picture of us all. No, of them all, not of us all. That would be bizarre if it was us.
I think we definitely
I'd love to be there.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
love it. I'd love to have been on the pitch. That's great. Yeah. So it's Branna then, I think.
Yeah.
I think nobody's voted for this at all, have they? There's no votes. We are voting
We're
for
voting
it.
for it.
We've done it, and it's Branna. Good.
Two people
If anybody
voted.
disagrees with us, please send us a Twitter or something, or a tweet, whatever, whatever you call them. Chant of the match. Well, apparently there were all the old staples were there. Lots of We All Follow the Chelsea, a few zigger zaggers, an Amazing Grace Chelsea, a very good Carefree that even seeped through via the strange Polish commentary, and Ole Ole Ole, which I really like. I like that one. I love that as a song. I love that one. And I'm also a great fan of Hello, hello, we are the Chelsea boys. Hello, 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 we are the Chelsea boys. If you are, I don't like that bit. Tottenham fan. I don't like that bit because it's a reference to some other team. But I like hello, hello. I like the fact when it's repeated and repeated and repeated and repeated. It's really stirring. And there were several we are top of the league, we are top of the league, which I like singing peculiarly in my the few moments I'm awake when I'm watching at the bridge in a harmony, in a falsetto. And I go, so if it's we are top of the league, I go, we are top of the league, we are top of the league. And the people around me all look at me as if I'm mad.
Strange that.
I am, says Ross. But there were a couple of songs, weren't there, Charlie, that you thought that merited fandom. You merited being voted at.
Yeah, it was the first time I heard.
And Gaffer was there as well. Have you got any you can bring in? Sorry, let me ask Charlie first. I do apologise.
It's
I'll try and remember.
The first time I remember hearing, and now you got to believe us, we're going to win the league.
Yes.
En masse.
Fantastic.
By a lot of people, which was
fantastic.
which again sort of, alludes
Haven't
to what I
had
was
that
talking
one
about
for
earlier.
ages and ages and ages.
Yeah, well, people don't like to sing it, do they? Because it sort of jinxes it a bit. Alludes to what I was talking about earlier. There was that real this was towards the end. There was a real feeling after Ivanovic's goal, knowing the City were dropping points. This was it. Same with We Shall Not Be Moved as well. I heard that one. Yeah. One of my favourites on the train as well, because for years and years and years when we went to Villa, the only song they sang was "Have You Won the European Cup?" And so on the train to Whitton before the game, there was a load of Chelsea fans. They were singing that in really sort of grating Brummie accents, which was definitely my favourite chant of the day.
Superb. And what was the other one?
We Shall Not Be Moved.
We Shall Not Be Moved.
Yeah, that's always a good one. And again, it's part of
and
the
you were
thing.
saying that we're the team are going to win the Football League as opposed to we're the team are going to win the Premier League. So
Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, the opposite. Yes, it's being a bit retro, isn't it, as well? Yeah. No, I love those chants. I mean, some of the old chants obviously, as I'm a fan of Ooh, It's a Corner, which somebody actually on Twitter they asked me what the chant was. So I went to the piano and went, Oh, it's a corner, and it's just, Oh, it's a corner. And I'm trying to work out how completely dull it was. But when I was little, it was just something that we really loved singing. So every time it was a corner. And then you heard these little fluting voices, "Ooh, it's a corner!" And I'm not convinced that anybody else particularly sang it other than the youngsters in the ground. But that was an era where you could watch Chelsea attack one end and then just walk all the way around to the other and watch them. And you then find yourself amusingly slightly among all the opposition fans, but they didn't tend to beat you up in that period. There wasn't segregation, which obviously there is now. What do we think, chaps? We've got.
I like
I've got.
you missed one out, Jonathan.
Gaffer spoke.
Which one? Sorry, Gaffer. Which one have I mixed up?
The only team
missed out. Which one?
Only team in London that's won the European Cup.
Yeah.
So it's only team in London have won the European Cup.
Yeah.
We are
We should not be moved.
We should not be moved. And
We're going to win the league.
thank you very much. Thank you. You're third. What do we fancy?
I'm going to cheat and just go for a mishmash if we're going to win the league and we should not be moved.
Yeah, I'll go with Charlie,
that general kind of
stay with
feeling.
it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd bow to the boys
Okay.
over there.
Yeah, because my stream
Gaffer, same thing.
my stream had Trevor Francis, so
Oh, yeah.
that was even worse than your Polish.
Trevor Francis, mispronouncing
Tunes.
Piliqueta all the way through.
With tunes.
For 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I say 90, 45 because I turned him off for the
And
second
he kept
half.
calling him William as well, didn't he?
I don't know. I
No,
turned it
well,
off.
like William, because he's got a nose, hasn't he?
William, yeah, right, yeah. Brilliant. Good player though, Trevor
No,
Francis.
likewise, I bow to
All right, so that one's
yeah.
one then. I agree with that. Good.
Yeah,
That one's
let's
one.
go with
That's
Charlie's.
One, that, though. Good.
Yeah.
So Charlie's on that. Good. That's the chart of the match. So now we're to the Guinness moments. How they pronounce it in France, you know. Guinness. Do you like Guinness? I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're talking about. Guinness.
Of course.
They do. Honestly, they do Guinness. They also say,
the script.
do you like status
Guinness.
quo? They say, but they say, do you like statu quo? And I thought, what? The band, statu quo. No, status quo. Trust me. Hazard's volleyed past to Willian.
That's it.
Excellent.
Sorry.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Branner's superb technique on the goal.
The goal.
Yeah, it was a left foot as well.
I've got far too many here, but Williams' pass to Hazard for the goal.
I like that.
That's good.
Great, wasn't it?
Slide rule
Yeah.
pass.
Hazard brushing the ball into the goal.
Oh.
It was an underrated finish. Everyone's been talking
Yeah.
about Ivanovic goal. That's an underrated finish. Good finish.
Oh, a
Yeah.
brilliant
Very-
finish.
very
brilliant
skillful.
finish.
Just helped you on his way.
I've scored a goal like that in five-a-side, actually, very similar. But,
I'm sure that was his inspiration.
it was, indeed. Well, in the future. Yeah, obviously, yeah. There was a great moment JT dived in to head the ball when a kicking was on the cards, which I noticed, which I actually went, ho! Ho! about.
Sorry, how did you go?
I went, ho!
Well, it's a Celery moment.
It would be, yeah, but it was a kind of joyous moment at the same time. There was a kind
I
of...
get confused.
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
I'm like Sheltel.
Perhaps that should be,
For 3 years, I still don't know what the difference
No,
is.
I must admit.
No, I haven't got a clue.
Yeah, me
Sheltel will
neither.
be proud of
Me
me.
neither, yeah, absolutely. So what are we thinking? Hazard's volleyed pass to Willian. Branner's superb technique on the goal. Willian's pass to Hazard for the goal. Hazard brushing the ball for the goal. I think the JT one's a bit obscure, isn't it? So let's just go with those. Hazard's volleyed pass. Branner's superb technique. Willian's pass to Hazard. Hazard brushing the ball for the goal. What do we reckon?
Branner,
Branner.
because the significance of
He's
it.
left-footed as well.
Ivanovic's
Branner.
goal all day
Branner.
long.
Has to be Branner.
Branner.
Because of the importance as
Branner
well.
for the
Yeah.
importance.
Yeah.
It was fabulous.
It was
wasn't
great. It's on the half volley left foot as well,
Yeah.
which you wouldn't expect.
And it was also high up, so to get over it.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Oh,
Almost
The thing is, you saw him running into the box. You saw him wanting the ball. You saw him calling
Yeah.
for the ball. He must have just had a feeling. And then he
Just on the goal,
smacked it. It
just
was
on the
great.
goal, we had our left back in the area with the assist.
Yeah.
We have our right back in the centre
Yeah.
forward spot. It was almost just to Jose to say, look, City are still losing. We need to win this game. Let's go.
Yeah.
Because that was an outstanding
almost.
goal.
Do
It
you remember the
really was.
Hasselbank away goal at Old Trafford when he caught it sweet on the volley?
Yeah.
It might be a
yeah,
little bit
yeah.
of that.
3-3 game.
Yeah.
It was a bit like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was very
really
similar.
sweetly struck.
Very
I
similar.
think.
So,
Yeah.
Celery moment. The drog knocking the ref over.
Absolutely brilliant.
Chelsea celebrations after Branner's goal. All CFC players dropping like flies before the final whistle.
That was quite funny,
Yeah.
actually.
Matic,
Mikel.
Piliqueta and Mikel. Mourinho matched the day. I've spoken about him before. Now, I thought also Dave's eventual cross for Branner's goal. He tried 3 times to cross it. He hit a corre. It came back to him. He hit it with his heel, back to him. And O'Corry then headed it
Yeah,
to
it was
him
all about-
in a kind of sort
Off his knee, chin.
Yeah,
sort of-
yeah. And it was then that he had the ability, he centred it back to Branner,
Yeah.
who volleyed in.
Yeah.
And I thought that was utterly ridiculous.
It was.
Still look a bit stupid. doesn't it?
Perfect example of
Yeah.
a celery moment for me.
I didn't kind of notice that live. I only kind of noticed that when afterwards.
When it was seen afterwards, yeah.
looked
yeah,
utterly
yeah.
And one other one,
ridiculous.
Jose's hands in the air at full time. That was a.
Yeah, that
that
was
should be
great.
in there as well.
That was a great.
I noticed
moment.
there, but I vote for that one.
Yeah, yeah. So, Drog knocking the ref over. Chelsea celebrations after Branner's goal. All CFC players dropping like flies for the final whistle. Mourinho match of the day. Talking about he'll only speak to the BBC. Dave's eventual cross for Branner's goal. What do you reckon, chaps? What do you reckon?
Well, I'm going to go for the celebrations after the goal.
Okay, one for celebrations.
Yeah, but from both team and the player and the fans.
And the fans. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
remarkable, wasn't
You
it?
can
I
see
agree.
it. Well, I believe you see it on telly. Like
Well,
everyone kind of rushed forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
and
I saw it. I
just-
saw it. It was great.
was like
Actually,
the kind
I
of-
worried for a moment that they'd knocked the
Yeah.
wall over, and I'm afraid I was actually at a game at Orient where
I was
they
there.
did knock the wall over.
I was there.
You were there. Were you near the wall? I wasn't far from the wall.
I was. I was with my father, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm almost sitting on it till it
and they beat
disappeared.
us. And the guy
They
called
did.
Barry Kitchen scored.
Oh, I don't remember that bit.
God, I don't know why I've remembered that. Plucked that from somewhere.
I was only a baby.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I was in my father's arms. No. What was another one? At Norwich, where United had lost, and they'd had the earlier fixture, and it came through, and then we beat Norwich, and everybody went absolutely berserk. And this is 10 years ago. This
All
is
3-1, Joe Cole,
Yeah.
Carvalho,
Joe
Kesman.
that was-
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great game.
When he
Yeah,
kind of
Ross.
block tackled and smashed
Great
it in.
game. Yeah.
he blocked
Yeah.
tackled
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and
Yeah.
he
He just-
roofed it.
yeah.
Then Carvalho
Can't remember
scored.
Yeah. Whoever tweeted? Did somebody tweet then? I heard it. I had the
let's
sound of
have
a
a
tweet.
Was that Carvalho's first goal for us, I think? If I'm not mistaken.
I've interrupted the
It's Chidge.
Chidge. What's Chidge saying? Stop, Chidge! Stop! Stop interfering, Chidge!
Yeah.
What have you said? Shut up and get on with it. Oh, okay, I will. Okay. So we've got. You've gone for all
Gone with
players.
celebration.
No, celebration. That's right. Celebrations after Branner's goal. Yeah, and then at the final whistle as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, from both
Yeah,
both fans
and
and
the fans
players.
as well.
The
Yeah.
sort of fans went
It
absolutely
was
mental after
absolutely
that goal.
mental. Yeah. Andy, what
great.
about you?
Yeah, I mean, there's a
Great
good. Sorry,
fun.
Charlie. There's a great picture of JT as well at the end. Doing
Yeah.
his normal-
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
everybody knew the importance.
Yeah.
City
Of that
result
showing,
would already
so,
probably
yeah.
come through, and they knew that was a massive result. So yeah, I'll go with the celebrations.
Gaffer, what do you reckon?
Yeah, celebrations.
Yeah. Full house.
Celebrations it is. Well, I'm going to go for Mourinho match of the day. No, I'm not. I'm going for the.
I did like that,
I'm
though.
going for the
Oh,
celebrations.
definitely.
So,
Close second.
how long have we got, guys? 6.5 minutes. What are we going to talk about now? We're talking about Ivanovic in a second.
Yes.
Be back after
What,
these 2 long breaks.
Anything on Twitter?
Yeah. Chidge just said he agrees with me about the celery moment and everyone else.
Well, that's sweet of you, Chidge. I thought you were supposed to be working.
Yeah, I know. I thought this.
I thought you were supposed to be at this nudist convention.
Rabbiting on non-stop.
Yeah, you're supposed to be plunging into the sea at this moment. That's what you told me. You said, I'm at Bognor. I'm on the dunes. I'm getting my kit off. That's what you said. Well, anyway. So,
Zuriel's made another good point. I didn't see this at the time because I was too busy kind of going mental, but saw the pictures on Twitter later. Willian and Ivanovic did the old kind of boot
Oh, yeah,
shining
yeah, yeah.
oh, yeah,
celebration.
of course they did. Of course
So,
they
so
did.
he's
yeah.
nominating that as
Yeah.
a good moment.
Yeah.
Which
Well, it can't be a celery moment.
he's
Well,
bang on.
it's part of the celery moment, isn't it? Because it's part of the
Part of the
celebration.
celebration,
It's
yeah.
part of it.
Yeah.
It's part of
Yeah.
it. Part of- Anything come through on Mixler team?
And
Hello?
Matt Wise as well. And we got another tweet from Matt Wise.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know if he's any relation to Dennis.
Yeah.
He's nominated Willian as man of the match. Said never stop running, gives his all as always. Looked more threatening going forward too.
Fantastic.
Cheers, Matt.
Yeah, no, it's debatable. I just thought that Branner was just so all-powerful in the second half. I agree.
Yeah.
Willian absolutely never stops running. He's a terrific player. Indeed. So when I have to say when Matic slightly disappears, you're focusing on other players.
Yeah, of course. But I mean,
Coming up and
it goes to show how brilliant Matic is and has been, that when his performance level drops, we always look a bit
You notice it,
suspect.
yeah.
I mean, you notice it so much. I mean, pretty much any game we haven't won this season, you'd think, oh God, Match didn't play very well, did he?
100%.
And it's been,
Yeah. No.
Tottenham, he had an absolute shocker.
Yes, he did.
And he's so important and he's been so good that he's so vital to the whole team, both going forward and defensively.
Did he miss Newcastle, didn't he, as well?
Yeah, he did,
And
exactly.
he did play at Bradford.
Yeah, exactly, precisely.
Yes. So, what do we think about the Everton game next week? How are we going to do there?
Next week, it's in a couple of days.
2 days' time.
2 days' time.
It's a huge
I'm in a
game.
time warp.
It's
It's last week for me. Yes, of course, in 2
City,
days' time.
City play before us, don't they? They play tomorrow.
Yeah.
So City play before
Who's
us.
City playing tomorrow?
Stoke away.
Stoke, that's interesting.
So
They're much improved. You see Crouch's goal last night.
Yeah,
Absolutely brilliant.
it'd be interesting because I think City played before us, which is going to have a possible
And
impact
they've
on.
got that. They've got Hughes's steel about them as well. There's always he's got.
I don't know if
as well as
So
they played
Stoke are an improved side.
much improved.
I'm not sure if Toure or
They're definitely
not back.
not. They're definitely not playing.
because there was a stat
100%
on Match
playing.
of the Day of how when Toure plays, they tend to win.
Yeah, I mean
It's-
maybe that might have changed
Yeah,
since their dodgy result, but
I
he
think
was definitely due not to play.
because
They always get this 2 days. They always go. Lots of them go missing. I always get the impression it's always very difficult. To
I guess the pressure is if City do win, then the pressure is
From
back on us.
Baba Yara never come back from about
that's
2
right.
months.
Because if City
I
do
think it
win,
was at the end of his career. I
Yeah,
think at the
nothing
time.
ever
Wasn't
came
it?
back
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
they're back to Newcastle after. No, if City win, it does put the pressure back on us. But then conversely, City under pressure, they have to win. So it's kind of But then if we win again, 7 points clear City, 4 points back to 7,
Indeed.
and then we got a nice break. Paris
Of
Saint-Germain.
course we have because of the.
And then we got home.
And I think we'll do very well against Paris Saint-Germain.
I think we'll go for a positive result first
I
leg.
saw them last night.
Oh.
They cannot defend. It's
Well,
just
we've got,
If
Louis,
you-
we've got Louise playing.
If you can
so
isolate,
really
if you
can't
isolate their
defend.
strikers, you've got a very good chance of beating them.
I'll
I
be.
think.
I won't be disappointed because it's all away Champions League games are always tough. I'll be quite surprised.
Always,
I'll
absolutely.
be quite surprised if we don't win in Paris.
Yeah.
Are you going?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Anybody else going?
No.
Going to the home game.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
thing.
me too. I've got my
Yes.
ticket already.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I think massive. It's a big. It's a
Yeah,
big.
I've let you down. I
big
went
10
last
days.
year. I got corralled too often. And there were also everybody sat in everybody else's seats. There was that terrible moment of. I said, because everybody's saying, sit anywhere, mate. That dreadful sit anywhere, which means that some bloke will come
I
up
quite
to
like
you.
that though.
Well, yeah, but then some bloke came up to me and said, you're in my seat, mate. And I said, well, everybody's sitting anywhere. He said, I don't care. You're in my seat.
Well,
And I said, well, yeah, that might fair enough, but I feel that as everybody else sitting everywhere, I'm going to stay where I am. He said, no, you don't get it, mate. You're in my seat. And I thought, I'm going to have to fight this man. And
he's never been back to Chelsea since.
And well, funnily enough, no, I actually dug my heels in and said, sorry, mate, you're going to have to throw me out of the seat because I'm not moving. Sorry, because nobody else had moved. And he very fortunately clearly accepted this and moved on. He was, however, about 80. I have to say. So, well,
You're my hero.
Yeah, his 6-year-old granddaughter didn't put up much of a fight. Literally, so.
She did. She sat on my lap for the whole of the game.
Oh, too much information.
So, no, not like that. I didn't mean it like that. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that. I just meant that I'd, allowed her to watch the
Let's
game
change the subject.
rather nicely.
Yeah.
Anyway, change the subject quickly. We'll get on to Branner in the second half. I want to talk particularly about Branner and Jose's assessment that he's in fact one of the best transfers we've ever had. And he's got a little article he wrote about that. There's a little article about that I noticed this morning. I'm going to nick a bit from and talk about it. I've had a tweet here saying, trying to eke out time on the Chelsea FanCast like Chelsea were on Saturday. I expect the boys to drop, and then I can't read the rest of it, happily.
Who was that from?
Somebody else has put, Diane has put, oh, Renee, they put. I don't get that one.
Renee,
Oh, it looks like Renee from a lower low.
Yeah.
Oh, I look like Renee from a lower low. Oh,
Gordon Kay.
that's a little bit cruel. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Bovril Shedden has tweeted in that City play Wednesday.
City play Wednesday
okay.
today.
Same
okay.
time, same
Same
time.
time, I thought they did.
Yeah, I
So,
thought that was a little bit off.
Yeah, I didn't want to say.
We're about to
No.
go to the break, as I keep being reminded. You have to have faith in me, because I'm really on the ball here, guys in the gallery. And so, go. Bye-bye. See you later.